Hi, I'm Thomas, this is Could Be Keen, and today we're checking out the Galaxy Watch 5. I've had this for about 2 weeks now and it's really impressing me, but is it worth it for you? Let's look at my 5 favorite features, some hot tips and tricks, and how to get the most out of this watch. How can this be an upgrade for your phone camera? The design. I have the Galaxy Watch 5 in the 44mm here. The Galaxy Watch 5 has a really nice circle-shaped watch screen. It's a beautiful big 450 pixels by 450 pixels, 1.36 inches. And the Pro runs the same screen as that. I really like the watch strap system. You can easily change them to whatever you want, and you see I've got these magnetic guys on here. There's a lot available from both Samsung themselves and aftermarket options for you. And all the versions of the Galaxy Watch 5 use the same straps. So I personally got this nice little magnetic strap. I find this much quicker and easier to get on and off. It fits my tiny wrists better as well. Unlike a traditional watch where the buttons are set on the right hand or the left hand side, the digital interface can be adjusted, flipped within the orientation setting. So you can wear this on whichever hand you like. I find the charger really satisfying to use. Ooh. The magnet is strong enough and it's easy to tell that you've successfully connected it to the device. It is a USB-C cable on the other end, and like most products these days, it doesn't come with a charger in the box. I got one of these little aftermarket guys for mine. Battery-wise, the watch is easily getting me through a day's use, and I've been charging it once a day for about an hour. I usually take it off in the evening and then put it back on before I go to bed. I like it to be my alarm clock. I think I could push it to 2 days, but I like to be secure with my battery. I got one other accessory for the watch. This little $15 product has really elevated it. It's provided a small protective case, and it gives this raised edge around the screen, making it easy to control the quick selection apps. There are plenty of apps you can use to track fitness, stats, and habits such as MyFitnessPal, Google Fit, but since I've already got a Samsung phone, I'm using the S Health that's integrated already in the watch. I find it nice and simple to use and easy to set up with my phone. The watch keeps a daily tab of my steps taken, active time, calories burned. You can check your heart rate, record food and water intake, check your stress levels, and more. Sleep habits. Who would have thought these could be interesting? Being able to check how well you slept the night before, check if you snored, it can even record those. I started running a few months ago, so that was one of the main reasons to get this watch. While on a run, I can check my heart rate and how far and how long I've been running for, as well as I can check afterwards and see all sorts of great stuff. Oh, so many juicy stats. I love to see the recorded GPS route that I ran, as well as check my heart rate over the course of the run. There are also advanced running metrics that help you improve your technique. It tells me I need to improve my vertical and my stiffness. So going running, I wanted music. I've got to keep it fun, right? Now with the Galaxy Watch 5, I can just leave my phone at home, grab my earbuds, and I'm good to go. All of the models have 16 gigabytes of memory inbuilt, with some of that taken up for the OS itself. I've found it to be plenty of room though for apps and songs. I've already got 500 plus songs on Spotify, and it still looks like I've got 5 gigabytes of space. Linking with a Spotify account is super easy. You can download playlists, albums, podcasts. If you don't use Spotify, you can also put MP3 files on the watch directly. What I really like with the Spotify on my watch, I can also then control Spotify I've got playing on my Google through my phone, just right from the watch face. And when I'm at home on the Wi-Fi, I can also get access to the full library, not just the downloaded offline ones. Samsung Galaxy Watches use the Google OS, which is really nice and smooth to operate. It's great having access to the Google Play Store, apps, and ecosystem. Samsung has done the right thing here, I believe. By using the Google OS system, I think it's going to be easier for the watches to stay up to date and feel fresh for longer. I find the top rotating bezel for quick actions really helpful. Starting a run, setting an alarm clock, checking my notifications. There are lots of different tiles that you can add for your own preferences. I do wish that you could change the Samsung Pay. It's built into the back button, and I prefer to use Google Assistant over Bixby. Changing watch faces is really easy, and I found one that I like without having to really dig very deep. With many inbuilt and so many choices on the Play Store, it feels like everyone should be able to find one that works for them. final great feature is the camera. Final great feature was a surprise to me, and it's the camera control app. It's kind of stunning. It allows you to see and control your camera from your Galaxy phone. You can capture your whole group or family photo without to pick which one unlucky person has to go and take the photo. It also makes it really easy to film yourself, like I'm doing now. You can check how you're framed on the watch. You can be holding or wearing the watch and then be on Bluetooth up to 10 to 12 meters away to take the photo. Playing around with the camera app really made me think about, what if I strap the watch to my phone directly? And suddenly we have almost the perfect vlogging device just from your phone. If only the view could be flipped, it would be truly perfect. I think that this camera app is underrated and potentially holds a lot of value to certain people. Okay, I said 5 things, but there's one final thing to talk about with owning a smartwatch. Not necessarily one of the apps or a productivity hack. It's quite simple really, it just gives you the freedom of phone anxiety. Checking the time, checking the date, checking your notifications without having to pick up your phone. Dodging distractions from apps, dodging notifications. Gone are the worries of missed calls, missed messages, falling into the social media hole. Once you've got this on your wrist, the phone can be near you, but you don't feel like you constantly have to check it. I've been using my phone as my alarm for at least the last 10 years of my life. And since getting the watch, I've changed to using this. It can be fully silent and it's just buzzing on my wrist. I don't have to wake anyone else up with my alarm. And by setting my alarms on my watch, I don't end up looking at my phone right before bed. Tips and tricks. Tips and tricks. Remap your buttons. I use Google Assist and Gesture Launcher. Via the settings, additional settings. Gesture Launcher lets you create a bunch of your own commands and really opens up the potential of a shortcut button. I've got, for example, R for recent apps, C for camera, W for weather, V for voice. I can go on. I like to leave the back button as it is over changing to recent apps, as certain apps can be easier to navigate using the back button over swiping across the screen. Dev mode has lots of options, and who knows what half of these do, but they do let you change the window and the app animation speeds, and changing this down to 0.5, this just makes the watch feel so smooth. Set up your watch interface on the Galaxy's wearable app. This lets you be able to change all of the app ordering, all of your shortcut ordering without doing it slowly and painfully on the phone. Also, for choosing or downloading a watch face of your liking, and you can go right in and fully customize them, getting exactly what you want out of the watch. Quick gesture. These are a little finicky, but 2 little flicks of your wrist. 2 little flicks of your wrist and you're going to get an app to launch. I have it set up to the flashlight to turn on, and I found this can be pretty handy when your hands are full and you're trying to find something in the dark. Water mode. If you're in a tight space and might bump into someone else, your watch could be pressed by mistake and activate things. Locking your screen up with water mode means it will just show the time, and then you can easily get out of it by holding down the menu button if needed. So overall, I'm really happy with the Galaxy Watch 5. It's my first smartwatch and pretty much my first watch since I got a cell phone at 13. The level of tech available on your wrist seems to have come really far. It's smooth, it's simple, it copies a lot of the design principles off Samsung and Android phones, and it's intuitive and easy to learn. Put this bloody thing on my wrist, eh? I do wish the battery life was a bit longer, but I haven't really found it an issue finding time to get it charged. So let's finish this. I present to you the Could Be Keen scale. It's a 1 to 5 system, and I'm pretty kind, so even a 2 is not too bad. So coming in at top, if it's a 5 out of 5, we're gonna give it a keen ass. If it's a 4, we're gonna give it a keen. A 3 gets you your could be keen. Could be keen, yeah. 2 is chance is a chance. And 1, no chance. And today I'm giving the Galaxy Watch 5 a keen rating. I am really happy with the device. I am keen on my purchase. This has been Thomas. You've been watching Could Be Keen. You've been watching Could Be Keen. You've been watching Could Be Keen. You've been watching Could Be Keen.